Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. It'll be day 68 in the Blueprint's house. Please join me. Let's play. So I have a bit of what I deem as bad news, and that is that I received the slightest spoiler. I am a little sad, but I'm not completely choked because the nature was very slight. I've reported a number of bugs as I've played this. Some of them certainly bugs. For example, on day 67, the day I just recorded yesterday for me. Yesterday in the game as well. That day, I didn't have a gem appear in security when it should have been reported. I reported that, and they actually responded right away, saying, "Oh yeah, that's a bug. We'll deal with it." Some other things I've reported, I'm pretty sure are bugs as well. Another thing that a couple of other things I've reported, I wasn't certain were bugs, but I've reported them just in case they are. And I wonder, given the nature of the game, whether they're tired of that. But as a software developer myself, I would be glad to receive the reports that I've been given. I think. Anyway, the one in question was when I hit room 46 within the hour of in-game time. And that felt like probably a bug to me, although I could think of different explanations for it. So I did submit that, and I got a non-committal response back saying we're sending it to the devs, but didn't actually say it was a bug. In the same message, though, they suggested asking the community. So I thought I will do that. And so I posted a message on one of the communities. I thought very clearly saying, no spoilers. I want to know bug or not bug, no further details. That's what I asked for. And to the credit of the first responder, they just said, not a bug. And I was happy with that. I should have walked away at that point. However, before my very eyes, another reply came in saying a little bit more than I wanted, saying that it needs to be on another day. So I'm guessing it has to be within an hour of in-game time on day one. Seems probably infeasible unless there are things about the game I don't know. So maybe an hour of actual time on a new save. Maybe on day one. Maybe it doesn't even need to be on day one, come to think of it. Maybe it needs to be like an hour of real time on the save file or something like that. Anyway, I won't look at any more responses on that because apparently the Reddit community can't be completely trusted not to give spoilers. I don't deem it as a massive spoiler, given that that's very close to one of the ideas I had anyway, which would be get there within an hour on a in day one. Something in my eye here. All right, think I'm fine. Anyway, that is all, and let's move on. Let's move on with day. I've already forgotten day 68. Right, I still have blessing for the chef. I think I will grab this and go straight outside to see what my outer room is, and then yeah, let's play. Let's think. Anything else I want to do out here? I could go down, via the well and open the door right away. Do you know what? I'm tempted. I think I will. I think I will today. Let's see what the room is in case that changes my mind in whatever way. I think out of these, I want the shelter. Now, do I want to try to get 100%? And I'd forgotten that this is a day where I start with a huge number of resources. Now, that would make it quite easy to get all the classrooms. Do I feel fully prepared to get 100%? I'm going to say not today. Not today. Let's get the shelter. We will grab... Why bother? I mean, I've spent the step now, so I'll go get the gem. But I mean, with this many gems, I'm not convinced I'll need that. What I really need today is a study. Oh, I should use the terminal. Using the terminal is definitely a good idea. So what I can do from here is start the experiment, and then from any other terminal in the house, I can then unlock all the doors. So I'm not worried about keys today, like at all. As long as I get a reasonable... Let's see what the initial measurement is. As long as I get a reasonable number of 0.04. As long as I get a reasonable number of triggers, then I think I'm good to go. May as well order shoes and check announcements while we're here. So announcements, there's a new one. Okay, so this is the last one we read. Yeah, advising them to use the announcements board rather than email. And then we've got this new one from Moore. Simon, January 13th, I'm guessing that's today, it probably is. Simon, now that you have a satellite connection, you should be able to connect to Synca to download some new experimental data packets for the lab. We've been working on a lot of interesting and innovative experiments here, and it would be great if you could try them out for us and provide us with some valuable data. Well, I already know, I'm ahead of you, Randolph Moore. I've already done this. Although, I suppose I could check if there are more. I should keep my notes up to date there. That is this button. Staff announcements. So, 40113 to me from Moore. He says, now that I have satellite, I can download new experimental data packets. He says it would be great if I could try them out and provide them with data. He should know that I've already been doing that, but maybe there is another packet available for me. Okay, so special orders. Let's order the shoes. I think they are now the most useful thing for me. Yeah, I mean, the sleeping mask is really good too. But the sleeping mask, in my opinion, is better if you get it in the package at the beginning of the day. Because it's only... no, it's for every bedroom you enter, I suppose, so it's... Anyway, I like the shoes more, I think. And then... let us... Do you know what? I want a drink. No, I don't want to log out. I want to go to data transfers. No data packets available. Alright, so yeah, I just got that one too late. Okay, let's do RTA to the lab. Security immediately would be pretty good too, I suppose. But no, we're going to the lab. Because I think having an experiment running from the beginning of the day is important. Okay, yeah. Experiment setup. Oh, I could adjust. No, I'm still happy with the experiments that we have. Having said that, I should take that one off. Wait, can I change it now? Oh, I've got to restart. Oh shit, alright. Okay. So I guess just everything I think I'm likely to do often. Maybe... I don't really like that, although you could get huge numbers. Next 3 times you unlock and open a chest. Maybe? I'm going to say no. That's maximum 3 triggers. That seems bad. Hallway from another hallway is something I do a lot. Find trash when digging is less likely now that I have the jackhammer, I think. Draft a red... I don't like that. If you draw a drawing room floor plan, that seems terrible. Each room on rank 9, so it's up to 5. Maybe? Right, how am I doing on fireplaces? Fireplaces. So I've got in my notes 6 that I'm sure of and 1 that's a maybe, but I haven't gone through the directory thinking about others. I have a feeling that one might be quite strong. I'm going to leave it for now though. So this has been kind of neat. So just get some immediately and kind of get it done with. Although I don't really like the time pressure, so I'm going to say no. This is max 4 or 5, I forget how many terminals there are, which seems not amazing. That is something I do a lot. This seems pretty good too, now that I know about all 8 of them. Next 10 times you view your map, lose 10 steps, and I view my map a lot. But I guess, yeah, on days where you have abundant steps, but I don't think I've ever got like 100 extra steps. That doesn't happen to me. Each time you draft a tomorrow room, maybe I have to choose at least 8, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need to choose 2 more. So I'm going to take the fireplace one. This is only up to 5. The shop rooms, there aren't a huge number of those either. Apples, maybe? Thing is, that would give me a reason to leave apples behind. And I don't really like that because I'm not very good at mentally keeping track of where stuff is. And writing notes for where apples is seems like a lot of work. Bedroom you draft after your second. So problem with this one is I don't know whether bedroom's already drafted when you start the experiment count or not. And so for that reason, I don't think I really like it. I barely ever get the archives anymore, so I don't want this. Next 3, no, max 3, that's awful. So maybe this is the one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Each time you draft a tomorrow room, though, I do, because of the hallway, the upgraded hallway, I do tend to draft quite a few tomorrow rooms. Maybe I'll take away the shop and add the tomorrow. I think I've got more tomorrow rooms than shop rooms. E to finalize. Doing it. Okay. Steps to 40 has saved me a couple times. Small chest to the entrance hall. Maybe. 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house. Maybe. Star for sure. 3 gold for every red. I'm not worried about money. Dirt on the driveway. I do seem to have a dirt focused strategy. So I'm going to add that, I think. Dice to 2. 3 aquariums. I've used that to great effect a couple times, but it's too much. Letter to the mailroom. I still want that, just in case there are more. That's brutal. Random item. Set your keys to 0. Now, do you know what? This is better than I thought. Because if I get shelter, and so all doors can be unlocked, then that could be really strong. Okay, I want this one now. 1 key for every 30 steps. Yeah, no, I'm not strong on steps, generally. Unseal one of the doors of the antechamber. Meh. Crate from the tunnel. Don't want that anymore. Stock pantry with fruit. That's kind of neat. Hold on a second. So if I had every time you eat an apple, stock your pantry with fruit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 2 more. Okay, gold in the allowance. Maybe dice to 2? No, now that I've got the jackhammer, I dig up a lot of dice. So I'm actually going to pass on that. A key for every 2 hallways. Recently, I've not been struggling too hard with keys. Maybe no, having to go all the way back to the entrance hall just for some gems or whatever. Don't love it. Key gem will die randomly. I don't like the random aspect of that. Like, I don't want to choose a room to draft based on the hope that, oh, I really need a key, so I'll choose this particular room to trigger this particular experiment, because, you know, I'm saying in the situation where the trigger is to do with which room I draft, which is quite often what it is, I think. And then I'd be tempted to choose that room only for a 1/3 chance of it giving me the randomly selected item from here that I wanted. I don't love that idea. I don't like it. I'm thinking of the fruit in the pantry thing. No, maybe not. Okay, let's. I've no interest in the lower the reservoir. I feel like I'm done with the pump room, unless I want to empty the the aquarium to have another look. But I like the aquarium being full because the fish are nice. So yeah, if I do get another... Maybe I should have done this yesterday, actually, when I had a pump room. Maybe I should have emptied the aquarium to take a look. I did have an aquarium as well. And I had extra steps. I had time. I should have done that. I didn't think of it. I'm not really interested in unsealing the antechamber. A key for every 30 steps. Okay, I guess either of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I only need one more. I guess I will take... I don't like that you don't know which of the doors it unsealed, so I'm going to say no on that. And it's only useful up to 4 times. I'll take this. Like, it's likely in most cases to be at least one key. Yeah, alright. We're done. Now, does it give me different options? No, I think it's the same. Yeah, because I got rid of this. Okay, that's fine. I suppose I will take the star. And let's make it... I need to run back to the house, so I'm barely going to get any triggers if it's that. So... should we try the fireplace? That'll make me more likely to pay attention to the fireplaces. Let's do that. Let's do that. So, I don't know how effective it's going to be today, but what I would like to do is get enough triggers and then access this terminal, the shelter terminal I mean, to unlock all the doors. And then try that out as a strategy. It's something I haven't tried before. I have unlocked the doors with it a couple times, but I think that was like very end of the day when there was nothing left anyway. I am going to go and get a beverage. So I'm going to hit pause. So, one moment please. Alright. It is 11:20. Let's get in the house. What I do? I got a shelter. Right, I got a shelter and not much else has happened. Oh, yes. For each room with a fireplace, I get a star. Okay, stars are basically redraws for me these days, so that's good. Yeah, so day 1 and speed, they definitely need to be on a new save. The other ones, I imagine I can do in this save. I don't know about curse mode, I don't know about dare mode. Anyway, we'll play on. Let's go east, as is my current tradition. Now, that'll be super to have here. But I think I'll take a den just for the doors and then move on. Oh, yeah, fireplace, yes, I'd already forgotten. So that's adding a star. Commissary, I think that's really nice. The jackhammer's nice too. The break room would be neat. I'll get another shot. I think the earlier I get items, the better. What is my goal? I don't know what my goal is today. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna buy everything. I have the luxury of a lot of cash today. So yeah, everything it shall be. That's a crafting item. This is 2 redraws. I'm tempted for either. Now, wasn't there something special about the boudoir now? Something newly special? I'm not sure why I'm thinking that. Oh, I don't know if it has a fireplace. I need to think about these things. So what have I got? I've got a battery, sledgehammer, magnifying glass, running shoes, sleeping mask. Okay. So nothing to craft just yet. Well, it's a dead end no matter what I do, and I don't need the money. So I suppose it would be nice to have keys. But this also gives keys and gets me towards a trophy and gives me a target for the end of the day. Oh yeah, I should update my end of day checklist to say either or break room. Since I now have this. So has anything changed? Oh, there's a notice board. That's new. What else? Oh, there's a coffee machine here. Anything else? We've still got the bar. Can I... No. Beer and coffee right next to each other. Can I play pool? I cannot. So, break room. I know it's a pun because breaking in games of billiards and pool and such, and snooker. But I think that they missed an opportunity here to have the balls racked up, like ready to break. Like in the triangle, whether it's snooker or pool. This appears to be pool. Anyway, oh. Now we've got scores. Rules for staff. +1 point per consecutive dartboard solved during breaks. Each week, point totals reset. A weekly leader gets an extended lunch. Neat. Okay. Oh, that makes this room more fun. Is this just the same? Effective for the first week of December, payroll for all live-out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. Is that... I'm going to keep reading. As your attendants will no longer be registered at morning roll call, it is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to our house manager, Mrs. Babbage. So this, I believe, is exactly the same as what I see in security. And is it also like in the kitchen or commissary or something? I'm not sure. But anyway, I think December is not December 1993. No way. No way could it be. It must be December of a previous year. And I could probably even figure out which one based on lore that I have. So, H.S. Sinclair and Anne Babbage are the only 2 on the estate with network admin access. And this is false. Now, alright, okay. Okay, so in the break room variant, we have, there's a notice board. In fact, let's talk about the dartboard first. So, there's, the dartboard, oops, is changed. There's a scoreboard on the left. Oh, so these are the actual staff, aren't they? Okay, so I will copy it out. KT, 44 points. Let's put it like they do. KD, 41. AB, that's 30. As does RN. CT has 29. HR has 12. And RM has 10. Okay, so this is Kimberly. Kimberly? Is that how we spell it? Yes, we do. Tom with a P. This has got to be... What was his name? Beginning of string, capital K. King Desolate? No, I don't think so. Kirk Darren, right. We've got... That's going to be Anne Babbage. In fact, if I just look at the staff... where would I look for this? I would look in the maid's chamber. Does anyone have duplicated initials? That's what I'm looking for. doesn't look like it. Unless I'm missing something. Okay, and then we've got, this is Robert Nogula. That's his name, right? Yes. We've got CT. So I'm guessing this must be Christoph, because I'm not aware of another staff member. Okay, beginning string with a C. Christoph. It's not going to be Courtney Frin. But what am I looking for again? A T. It's Chef de Camp. But I don't know much about them. Okay, let's go back. Christoph. So, I feel like it has to be Christoph. Christoph T. Possible surname Clark from New Clue. I think it's probably not correct. Actually, let's put it back in. T. Clark. Possible surname Clark from Nuclear Suspect. I think it's probably not correct given that the dartboard scoreboard, the darts scoreboard, in the, what's it called, break room, has the initials CT, and I don't think there's another staff member whose name starts with Chef. With C. I was about to say other than Chef, but I think he's called Chef de Camp or something. So I don't think he's any of these. Okay, back to where I last edited. Come on, yeah, there we go. Christoph T. Christoph the driver is my guess. Christoph T. And then we've got Hartley Ruota, and we've got Randolph Moore. So we don't have any initials here, which could be Bridget. There's no B whatevers. And this could, or Rose. Who was Rose again? Barley. So probably not. So it's not going to be Rose. I'm not sure that she's called Rose. That's just a guess based again on suspect list. Okay, so they've got some points. Kimberly Thompson seems to be very good at it. Okay, and then on the other side, we've got rules for staff. So bring this back up. On the right are rules for staff. There's an extra point per consecutive dartboard solved during breaks. Each week, point totals reset, and weekly leader gets an extended lunch. I think this is Herbert's writing. I recognize the loopy things on the ascenders. I should write more before I forget that I need writing notes. So I think this is just the same that we've seen elsewhere. Totally looks like Swan Song. And then we've got picture puzzle. So there's a notice board. It has a red printed memo, i.e. false, which reads H.S. Sinclair and Anne Babbage are the only two on the estate with network admin access. Right, so what would I take from this? Like, this is false. And so, I mean, I already know that Randolph Moore and Kimberly Thompson and some others have network admin access. Actually, are they admins? Admin. 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 Known Blackbridge users. So we've got these two with admin. Randolph Moore and Kimberly Thompson. So is this note saying that HS Sinclair did have admin access? Have I tried Sin H? I mean, Anne Babbage does not even have admin access. I suppose I should try Sin H as a Blackbridge login, but I think I already have. And so I think this might just be a bit of a red herring. Okay, and then we've got staff contracts are no longer kept on the highest rank. Okay. What do we know about blue memos again? Blue memos are true, according to my notes. Okay, blue memo, i.e. true, which reads staff contracts are no longer kept on the highest rank. Does that mean that they're elsewhere? I mean, this is talking about how Denny, you know, he stole his own contract out of there for some reason. And now they're not kept there at all. I don't know what I'm to take from that. I'm going to move on. Right, we have seen this elsewhere. I forget where exactly. So I will note as well that there's a staff notice, the day we all dreaded, etc. Same as seen elsewhere. Actually, I wonder if I have that in my notes. Dreaded? No, I don't. 1106. Changing of the guard. Okay. Hang on. Changing of the guard. Apparently I didn't copy this. So, prep for my arrival, inbound and outbound messages, blah, 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 changing of the guard. And that was the day when all staff must be out. So I can write that as well. 31106. All live in staff must vacate premises by this date, named as a Friday. In fact, let's add that there. According to staff notice on notice board in break room, and I think elsewhere as well. Anyway, that was that took a long time. Sorry about that. It is still unclear exactly which day he died, though, unfortunately. So, do I need to find staff contracts elsewhere? I don't know. Right, the game... I don't know if it expects me to play several times and get different upgrades each time, but if this doesn't appear in a different upgraded version of this room, or if maybe you're only allowed so many upgrades, and so maybe on a certain playthrough it is impossible to upgrade the billiard room, and so I don't feel like there would be information here that's vital in an upgraded room. On the other hand, maybe the game does expect you, or does allow you to upgrade everything in every different way. I don't know. Anyway, let's play darts. So, 20. It better still give me keys. So 3. 20 minus a third of the total of 20 and 10. So it's a third of 3. 20 minus 10 is 10. Haven't I had exactly this puzzle before? Oh, maybe not. So we're adding... I don't know how this works. Do I square it at each step? Is it 3 squared? And then I add 3 and square it again, and add 3 and square it again? I sort of doubt it. That number's going to be too big. Let's... Oh, hang on. It's a third of 3. It's 1. So it's 1 squared plus 1 will give me 2. Now I square it, I get 4. Plus 1, I have 5. I square it, I have 25. Now I subtract a third of 15, which is 5. So I'm going to get 20. Hey. Secret garden key. I would have... Yeah, secret garden key's fine. I kind of would have preferred regular keys. I am tempted, given that I have this, to take the elevator down, come back up here, and see if I can use that to bring the elevator up. I could do it at the end of the day, if I remember. If I'm going to end in here anyway. I am very tempted to try that. Okay, anyway, we move on, finally. Yes, let's move on. So, den definitely has... Was I unsure about fireplaces anywhere in here? So, yes, there was not a fireplace. I'm going to write that in my... I'm going to write here... no fireplaces in... and I'm going to write rooms where, there might be some reasonable thought that I might have that there might be one. So there's none in workshop. There's none in the break room. There's none in the... Well, I don't care if there's one in the entrance hall, I guess. And I wouldn't have thought there's one in the commissary, so I'm not going to write that. Okay, let's go north. I'd like to get to the foundation if it'll let me. Foyer, nice to have at the beginning. Yeah, I don't see any reason, I mean, given the amount of money I have, I don't see any reason to get corridor over foyer, so let's get foyer. I suppose I won't go... Do you know what? We're gonna test the theory right now. Screw it. I already regret it because I shouldn't have come here until I have digging. But whatever, we're doing it. We're here. So what's my best way to exit? I guess just the sealed entrance. Let's just go that way. We're zooming. I don't think I have anything to do down here. Wait, that's not secret entrance. While I'm down here, should I just go flip the lever? Screw it, I guess I should. I'm not going to go get the gem though. Okay, around we go. This same well-trodden path. Do you know, I'm going to do this, and then the next room I draw is going to be a throne room, isn't it? Not going to go get the gem. Too much work. was thinking internally there about what it says on the floor, which I don't fully remember offhand, but I didn't have any particular ideas about what groundbreaking areas of the game it might reveal. Getting used to the twists and turns of these tunnels for sure. Oops. Yeah, I do actually want to go out this way, but I'm going to have to remember that I've left the... No, I don't want to go this way. Do I? Do I want to leave the boat in the south? Okay, if I leave the boat in the south, then via this door, I can still get round to the south lever, I mean the north lever, and the underpass easily. And if I have a key card, I can access the elevator immediately, because I can come in here, go across by boat, and go over there right away. On the other hand, from the house, I can't go down from the foundation straight into here and up to the 46 lever. So in one door opens and another closes, I think. I'm going to try it this way. I'll probably forget about it, but we'll see. Where's the house? Have I just broken the game? Wow, I actually just broke the game. I suppose... Hello, Rule Fury staff. Since I will definitely be sending this in. Wow. I wonder what I'm looking at there. Are these kind of the doorways? Are these the portals between the rooms? Something like that. Well, screw it, whatever. I mean, yeah, just gonna head in. And presumably... Oh, yeah. It just fixed itself. Oh, part of it did. Or maybe that is the whole thing. Alright. We are back in the house. And yes, now that the elevator is down, I want to go check this out. I want to see if I can pull this lever. Not this lever. This lever. And now I've got to start getting worried about steps as well. You cannot. You cannot bring the elevator back up. Alright. How's this going to work? +1 point. A consecutive dartboard solved during breaks. So... how can you possibly get 44 in 1 week if you can only do one a day? Does this affect me in any way? I don't know. Like, is this something that I can participate in? This is unclear. Okay, so imagine for a moment that it means every step in the game. Is it 3 or is it 4 per game? I don't actually remember. Let's say it's 4 per game. I can still only do 28 in a week. 4 sevens. So how are we getting 44? I guess they're having multiple breaks in a day or something. I guess this just isn't for me. Well, that's a shame. Okay, anyway, I now know that I cannot bring the elevator back up by going behind the foundation. So we have learned something. Do I have anything to build? No. And do I want to go from the foundation? No, I'd prefer to explore the lower ranks first. Let's go west. I think the workshop is the right thing to draw here. And I regret not going north, so I'm going to go over here and go north. I think this is a great spot for an attic. I need to turn down things like bedroom, closet. Alright, 1. We must always count here now, after those few times where I've missed things. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. I've had a lot of treasure maps recently. 7. Okay, so if I was being quick, then I would probably just head straight downstairs, but since I have counted, I know that I have missed something. That is what I missed. Alright, I already know about this, and I still think that I'm missing something in the attic. I still think that there's something important that this is telling me. I mean, is this just telling me that Baron Thomas Sinclair was interested in looking at the ruins, at figuring out what's buried down there? And Herbert's kind of interested, Simon doesn't give a shit. And what is it telling me about Baroness Orve? Is there something on her hand there? Or is that just, you know, age spots or something? I don't know. What are your secrets, Orve? How do I get in the safe of your study? Did I know there's a... I imagine I did know there's a bishop in here. Yes, I did. Okay. Down we go. Okay, now we go this way. See what other crafting item we grabbed. It is a broken lever. And... I wonder what this is. Oh, is this like a grinding stone for owning things? I suppose it is. Alright, is there anything I can build now? Oh. Cursor bug. Sledgehammer, battery, and broken lever. What else can I make? Well, let's find out. So I could make the burning glass, like so. That is the power hammer, but I don't think I've got an interest in that. I don't think I can do anything with the coupon book. Is there anything else I can... Right, yeah, that's those 3. Sledgehammer, battery, and lever, right, yes, we know about this. Battery, and none of those. Coin purse, no, that needs the lucky rabbit's foot. So I can make the burning glass with that. No, I guess that's it. So, burning glass, I don't think there's any point making unless, nowadays, unless I've got something that I know that I want to do with it. Yes, we know. Alright, I suppose we move on. Out to the west wing. I can't afford a dead end right now, even though I would love both of these rooms, but it's got to be the kitchen. And I would like it because I am short on steps anyway. I will probably buy everything. What's the likelihood I get a salt shaker? I would say somewhat low, given that I've already seen a commissary, so I'm just going to go ahead and pay 1 gold for each of these. I need to check something real quick. Alright. We go north. Sure, I'll take the dice and the gem. Don't need the gem, but I'll take it anyway. Alright, and steps as well, because the sleeping mask, I forgot about that. Alright, east, and you know what? I don't have a great need to come back this direction, so I don't mind a dead end here. I've still got 2 doors, which is less than I want. That seems like a real waste of a passageway. I guess the bedroom's okay. I don't want the nursery here, that's a bad spot for the nursery. Okay, yeah, bedroom. And do you have an item for me today, bedroom? You do not, but you do have a picture of young Orave. What are your secrets with your moon pendant? Is there something going on with this? I don't think so. Yes, Orave's secrets remain a mystery to me. Okay, will you go north? I suppose the library is the thing to take. I'm a little tempted to redraw. But I suppose this is fine. I'm looking for fireplaces as well, right? So maybe I'll actually take the funeral parlor. Should be an experiment trigger. Yeah. Do I have that written down? Oops, let's show you fireplaces. Yeah, parlor, funeral parlor. No, I shouldn't have took this. I shouldn't have taken this. I have no interest in the shelter in this room. I need to be much more discerning about red rooms when I have a shelter. I always forget. I may as well not pick that up, I guess, just in case I get a lost and found or something. I don't want to lose it. I actually, do you know what? I don't give a shit about gems today, so losing it at the lost and found will be just fine. We'll deal with this. In fact, we'll do this now, since I don't think I'm going to be hurting on gems. This box is not empty. We'll see about that. This box contains gems. Okay, they can't both be true. All statements that contain the word gems are false. This one contains the word gems. And therefore, this one cannot be false. Wait. Isn't this one just a contradiction? Okay, if this is false, if this is true, that's a paradox. Because it would make itself false if it is true. That can't be. So this must be false, but that's okay, because it doesn't say this statement is false. That cannot be false, and it can't be true. That's a true paradox. But this one can be true, because it just says all statements that contain the word gems are false. So if this is false, what it's saying is that some statements that contain the word gems are false, but not this one. So this is true. But it's not referring to itself. And so another one that contains the word gems is false. That one. This is false. So this box, so this is true. This is false. It's false that this contains gems. This must be true, false. This could be either. So either it's not empty or it's empty. But this one is false and this one does not contain gems. That could still give me gems here or here. I don't like that. I wonder if I'm missing something. Oh, hang on. Not empty means full. Silly me. Oh, did I screw up? All statements containing the word gems are false. So if this is false... Sorry. Oh, I fucked up. I was saying that this is true. No, it's broken if this is true. Damn it. I tripped over my own words at some point. So, let's solve this again. All statements that contain the word gems are false. That is impossible. So this is false. And because of that, it's false that all statements that contain the word. So none or some. So actually I can't take anything from this. Oh, so yeah, not all statements that contain the word gems are false. So since this is false, this cannot be false. This must be true. Damn it, they're in there. Ah. Yeah, I should have listened to my gut when I said that this could point either way. Ah, I can't believe I failed one. Alright, it's okay. I've already got the trophy and I didn't need the gem. We're fine. We move on. Okay, we are going to go west. I don't have anything to dig with yet. I mean, I'll certainly take one of these. The den is another... Yeah, the den is another star for me. So yeah, I'll take that. I have a sledgehammer, I believe. So let's smash this. Dice are great. Am I interested in her ladyship's chamber? Not particularly, I think. And so I'll just keep on drafting him. The armory. Now that is something I'm interested in. Let's take it. Axe? Yes! The axe seems a little bit overpowered. Shield. Certainly. And I guess I've gotten... Oh, yeah. Of course, it gives me a star at the end of the day. Oh, there's a delicious smell coming from someone's cooking. Sadly, not in this house. So I think... I hate these. It's time for a redraw. Oh, come on. I suppose if I'm going to get the lost and found anywhere, it may as well be here. I don't really want to spend another redraw, so I will shield lost and... I shouldn't have shielded, because I've got the shelter. Ugh. So has that wasted one of my shelters, or was that instead of a shelter? I hope that was instead of a shelter. So lucky rabbit's foot, so I can actually make the lucky purse, even though I don't think there's any reason to do so. Watering can is super nice, but I mean, I don't need it today. It is beeping at me. Is it going to be on a shelf? Oh yeah. Well, that's new. Spiral, will it ever end? Alright, so let's go to the lost and found notes. So this is day 68. Day 68. So there was lucky rabbit's foot and watering can. There are 2 boxes. Statue. Oh, let's just start from this. 2 boxes. Statue of Mila, sigil fragment, photo of Mary, plane, and a note. So let's look at it, and I'll screenshot it before I forget. move that screenshot before I lose it. Investor needed. Is there any extra detail if I zoom? There is not. Is this a circuit diagram or what is this? This is a nonsense circuit diagram if there is one, I think. I mean, this could be a way to show an inductor. And what are these? Are these batteries or are these broken capacitors? Or is this saying these are the same length? I don't think a electronics person has drawn this. And this is meant to be like a bridge to show that wires are not connected when they cross. This seems like complete nonsense. What is this? Investor needed. Okay, so I'm going to write that a diagram of some kind of circuit with the notes investor needed. So, I guess I'll move the details elsewhere. Just call it, let's just call that circuit diagram, and then paste this here. It has an inductor or something, or some, no, let's just say it has a spiral segment, possibly inductor. It could be a reference to the spiral of stars, is that what it's called? Yeah. Will it never end or something? Anyway, very weird. I feel like the Lost and Found has many secrets which I have not fully grasped. Okay, we don't have any reason to come back here. I probably shouldn't have bothered spending... I mean, I certainly shouldn't have bothered spending the shield because I would have been sheltered. I don't know if... Oh, I still have this. I don't know if it won't give me the opportunity to use it again. I don't know if it counted as one of my shields for the shelter. Shelters for the shelter. Yeah, I don't know. I suppose if I dig up another key, I could actually use it there. Ugh, I'm pretty embarrassed at failing that one, but hey, it's okay. We move on. Alright, I believe I bought everything here. Yes. So the only reason to come back here would be to use the watering, fill up the watering can, which is not impossible. Right, you and you, assemble. Back when I was a teenager or something, for some reason it became fashionable to not like Coca-Cola, and so I think I pretended not to like it because that was cool in some way. But I don't know who I was kidding. It's delicious. You. While I was outside, I guess I should have gone to get the key. Right, I still don't have any way to dig. So here, I would be willing to risk a dead end to get the coat check. It hasn't given it to me. The music room gives me another door, so I think I should probably do that. See what keys they give me. A prism key. I rarely find a use for that. And I wish I knew what to do. Okay, an idea is occurring finally. Am I to take all spirals, because they all have text, and put them together? So I am going to make a new little section here. What's this? Treasure trove. Yeah, I'm going to make a new little section here called spirals. And so we've got one music room, denoted in verse. Treble clef, denoted in verse. We've got the classroom geography, grade 4. So classroom 4. Astronomical diagram, I guess. And it says the spiral of stars, I believe. Spiral of... yeah, the spiral of stars. And then we've got her ladyship's chamber. Again, astronomical diagram sketch, we'll call it in this case. The ladyship's chamber. Why is that not coming up? Oh, maybe I capitalized it differently. Yeah, I got to capitalize that. Never. Does it never end? Does it never end? Question mark. So I wonder if I need to put these phrases together in some way. If I find all of the spiral things. Anyway, I will try to remember to take note of any other spirals that I see. All right, we move on. And I suppose, once again, I would like doors, but a dead end I would accept. I don't want to just point there. And I don't have any need for the vault. So I think it's worth a redraw. Oh. The observatory might be worth it. I might get lucky enough to get the crossroads. Actually, it would give me redraws no matter what, because it's going to give me the inkwell. And with the inkwell, again, forward into thinking this is some kind of item. With the inkwell, I can make many more redraws. So we'll take the inkwell, take the diamond maze well. Oh, and I did actually get the crossroads, Southern Cross. So that might mean that I don't need redraws anyway. All things equal, I would prefer the way to be via the foundation rather than via the music room, just because it would be one fewer step. I don't have any other reason to come back to the observatory. So I'm going to waste a couple steps now to hope that I do not need to waste as many steps in future. I don't know if it's pro strats or stupid strats. Who knows? Okay, well, this would be game ending. The Rotunda is amazing, but the Cloister is the choice. So, did I have anything to write about fireplaces? So the armory did not have one. Fireplaces. No fireplaces in armory. No fireplace in observatory. No fireplace in music room. Boudoir. Bedroom. And nothing else is a surprise. I mean, many of those weren't surprises either, but I might be wondering in future. Come back. Yes, water. Still don't have a digging tool. That's fine. If that faced the other way, I would take it. I kind of do want the pool because I want to do what I failed to think of doing yesterday and empty the aquarium to have another look. So I will take the pool. can smash these. Smash, smash. I have the sledgehammer and the Morning Star, and it chose to use the Morning Star. That's fun. Maybe it's the last one you took, or maybe it's oh yeah, doubling money. I forgot about that. Might be fun to gamble today. I think the veranda would be fun. Let's take that, and then I would like a T-junction at the next one, please. Yeah, T-junction I can do with the secret garden key. Oh, and then I could... Yeah, I've got the opportunity to use the prism key as well. So watering can's now empty. May as well open both of these doors. I apologize for how slow this is going to be. It's the perfect time to finish my delicious sugary beverage. Actually, non-sugary. Tastes like it is, though. Alright, east door. Open. So how many, I've had 4 triggers. What's it doing for me again? Oh yeah, stars. Nice. Alright, if this is locked, I could go green again. Do I have any reason to go green again? I don't know. I don't think I've really used many prism keys before. I guess I'd rather get a master bedroom or something. So if it's locked... greenhouse... It's just a bunch of gems, really, isn't it? I suppose I'm not that interested. I think the East Wing Hall is probably the play. And then I hope for a master bedroom after that, although I'm not in a big hurry for it. I don't really know what I want, to be honest. Yeah, let's go north. Treasure trove. Oh, I don't have any defense against... I don't have any defense against security doors at the moment, and I haven't adjusted them. Having said that, I could probably, after maybe one more 0 or one more trigger, I do want the treasure trove, but I think I've made it commonplace. I could activate the failsafe radiation thingy. Treasure I've made commonplace, so I'm not going to grab it here. I will take the drawing room so that I can get to the 9th rank. Because otherwise I might not get there. And I do love to fill the house up. Okay, yes, drawing room has a fireplace, which I've already written, I see, in my notes. So they don't have to be lit. I think I already knew that. Okay, so I can have 2 tries. I would love us to... Ooh. Just out of my own interest, I'm going to try the prism key, and I think it won't fit. Yeah. I think you can't use it from a blue room. So I am going to use a key, and I would love to have a conservatory. Maybe a pump room. I did say I wanted a pump room. Quest bedroom would be neat too. No, I think I am going to try to get a conservatory. There it is. I'll take it. What do you have for me? You have this for me. Gemstone. Oh, there's more to pick up, apparently. Aha. I think it's pretty rare that 2 things are on the floor from the metal detector. Alright, what are my options? Locksmith, I don't really like the locksmith. It's a dead end, which doesn't fill me with joy. Now, the pantry, Did I switch on the fruit thing in the pantry? I don't think I did. I think I'm going to kill the pantry. It's time to go, pantry. I've had enough of you. The bedroom closet, time for you to go as well. Like, I know it's upgraded, but it's very rarely done anything for me. There are so few bedrooms with a way through. I think it's only the maid's chamber, which I don't really want to get anyway. I suppose it's the aquarium. That's the most likely one. And then it's the bedroom. And that kind of turns the bedroom into a dead end. It turns the maid's chamber into a dead end. Just for 2 extra items. It's not worth it. Not worth it. Okay, and locksmith. I am fine with you staying unusual. I think that's just right where it is. Okay, I'm happy with that. I've actually, for once, I'm making stuff more rare rather than more common. Okay, I suppose we may as well head in, huh? If I use the prism key, I think I am guaranteed a courtyard. Or a starfish aquarium. I think I'm actually tempted to do that. Indeed. Oh, yeah, and dead-end ones. I forgot the dead-end ones would fit here too. So I think a redraw might just give me the same ones again, or maybe there are some other green dead ends that I've forgotten about. But yeah, this is what I want. We have something. Oh, yeah, I'll take it. Got this. I still can't dig. I still haven't got myself a what's it called? I guess I'll actually backtrack or go through. Yeah, do you know what? I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna go through. Did I open 40? I opened 46. I should go in there. So the office would give me an opportunity to unlock the doors, I think. And does it have a fireplace? I'm not sure. Security is a little tempting, but I think I'm more tempted for the office right now. Is there a fireplace in there? No. Okay. So, no fireplace in office. Yeah, let's go in here and grab the crown. Should have got it earlier. I mean, I should have known that I should go get it, basically. So, still nothing for me in here. I think it is 8. Okay. Don't want that. Yeah, let's go in here. Do I want to spread money? I may as well. I have no particular reason not to. Spread gold. I don't do payroll. It seems like stealing from the staff. I did it one time and I regretted it. Swan song. And we are going to... Well, let's just check email just in case. 12:07. Yes. We've seen that. Yes, we've seen all of this. Turn to network menu. I want RTA. And I want shelter. I could also connect to the lab, couldn't I? But I've got no reason to. So let's do the radiation monitor. So the only reason not to do this would be when you have special keys and you want to use them. Because if I unlock all of the doors, I will no longer be able to do special keys. It will never give me the opportunity to try. That looks like it's probably high enough, huh? 14. So that was after four things, 4 triggers. So maybe 4 is always enough. Okay, we got ourselves a little cashish over here. A little cashish in the corner. Lucky purse hooking me up. Good. Yes, we know. Alright, we head south. I guess we just snake away and see what's going on. Alright, this does actually seem like a good time for either of these. It's interesting that these are the same cost. The vestibule is... I mean, it's straight up worse than the passageway, isn't it? The passageway takes steam and doesn't have this nonsense about locking doors. Vestibule's more interesting. It's prettier, for sure. I am happy with either of these, though, so I'm not going to redraw. I'll just take the passageway. And... oh, of course, the treasure map. Come back. I don't have anything to dig with anyway, so I'll just move on. Morning room seems fine. I'm tempted for the pump room, but morning room gets me to the corner. Actually, they both get me to the corner. Pump room can appear in the middle. The morning room only appears on the wings, as far as I'm aware. Car keys. 2 gems. And this is still the same as always. Have I ever zoomed in on his picture? I think I'm done in here. Yeah, okay, to the 9th rank. And yeah, coat check, can finally start digging. I mean, is there any point really? Got so much stuff. Any digging in here? No. Oh, I can use this now. It's kind of good timing for that. I'd actually forgotten that I just yeah, you know what I mean. I guess this is a long loading screen. Okay. Gems and coins. Alright, so there's a coins one, a gems one, and a gems and coins one. Or is there indeed a coin? 252. Let's go south. I would take a pump room. The weight room's decent too. I would be... oh, hang on. Would I be sheltered? Okay, I don't know if I'd be sheltered here because the Starfish Aquarium counted as one. The funeral parlor counted as one. I don't know if the lost and found counted as one. So I'd rather that my experiment on it was on something like a maid's chamber rather than on a weight room, which might lose me half of my stuff. So I think the Great Hall is a better call here. Everything's open because the foyer, well, everything's unlocked anyway. You're already open. You're nothing. You're a door. You're a door. You're nothing. Okay. Did I go in here? No, I didn't. Right, what do I want to do? I want to go to the West Wing. I don't think I've got any reason to do that. This isn't useful to me either. I guess I'll take this for the door. I don't know. Yeah, there's nothing to buy there. And I don't really need the southward facing door because I'm not that interested in Her Majesty's, Her Ladyship's thing. So you know what, I'll take the... I could redraw actually, couldn't I? Yeah, nothing's exciting me, so I'll just... I'll just redraw. Now, the study. That could be fun. But then what do I want to achieve? What do I want to achieve? What's on my to-do list? Alright, alright, I'm way too late for that. I've done this for today. I can't do this today. I can't do this today. This I've got no idea. Yeah, I still don't know where I saw that snippet of the nuance postcard. Dare mode, I still don't know, and I can't get the master bedroom today. So I should have used all my redraws on the east wing, really, to get to the master bedroom, but things I tried looking around the master bedroom and couldn't figure out how to... I wonder if I missed something. Castle puzzle, I don't know. And this one as well, I don't know. Oh, these are my guesses of what the court, cloak, and castle might be referring to. I'm not sure if I did this on camera or not. Yeah, don't know. Dead Ends Challenge is something that I should be trying. Yeah, I don't know anything about that. I don't know about that. I don't know about this. Study safe, I am still stuck. I suppose I should grab the study. Drawing room safe, I'm still stuck. Shade of Truth. There's been a couple of little clues, but nothing that I can put that I can draw anything from just yet. Clock Tower poem, I'm still stuck. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I was set up for success today with so many resources, but I don't know what to do with them. Maybe I should be getting libraries and poring over the books more. And yeah, I've got to figure out this login as well. Yeah, I mean, this is not this, but... yeah, so I don't actually know what I'm trying to do today. I will take the study, because that lets me spend gems. I guess I'll try and get myself a... I wish I had ideas for this, but I just don't have any. Oh, sometimes there's a security card here, apparently. So I should be trying to set myself up for tomorrow, I think. That's what I should really be doing. So that's what I will spend all my redraws on. Alright, we go south, and I want many doors. Treasure trove. I definitely want a treasure trove. Yeah, take that. This is, yeah, I'd forgotten. This is something that right, I can add that to my to-do list. Get many treasure troves. Something else I want to try to do is to get all black prints at once. And this is the treasure trove, the throne room, the tomb. What other black rooms do I have? So tomb, treasure trove, throne room. I think that's it. Oh, armory. Because maybe something happens if you get all of them, or maybe it's just a different end of the day name of the house. Okay, yeah, money. Super. That lucky purse is quite something, but I don't actually need it. Trophy. Okay, we have a white box with a flame, so let's write that down. What's it called again? The treasure trove. Treasure trove. Okay, day 68. Did I really miss it 2 days in a row? White box, flame symbol. And what kind of memo is it going to have for us? A red handwritten memo. Well, I think it's true. Yeah, I think it's true. So this one's true. Sorry, no, this one's maybe. This one's true. Yeah, so greens are maybes, blues are true, red handwrittens are true, red printeds are false. So, what does it say? It says, the previous box in this room contained a true statement. So, true, based on day 68. Let's put that at the end to be consistent with the other one. True according to day 68. Be consistent in my formatting. Oops. Okay, so it is true that the true treasure of the trove is not in the house. True treasure of the trove. Not in the house. So, I mean, that makes me think it's probably in the ruins. But, yeah, who knows? Alright, back to the wing. The garage... I mean, I don't really have the use for it. I think I should be redrawing. Casino would be kind of fun today. A coat furnace? The wine cellar is suspiciously small. But maybe that means nothing. I don't know. So does the furnace count as a fireplace? I think I'm going to grab it just to find out. Experiment? Yes. Okay. Fireplaces. The furnace counts as one. Yeah, we'll go in... Oh, gem in the fireplace. I mean, in the furnace. Dig. Yeah, alright, that's that. So we're going to get a bunch of reds, and that's fine with the crown, isn't it? There's lots of gems. Alright, this is now a dead end, so we go around this way. And I think I want doors, don't I? Yeah, I want doors. So it seems like a good time for the vestibule. Or I could rotate the courtyard. That's probably the thing to do. Right. Yeah, so this is what looked like a bug to me, but I'm going in this way. Like it always shows up as the way I'm going in here, whereas over here it shows... Yeah, I see what they're doing, but it's still weird. Yeah, I'll do that way. And smash. And dig. And dig. Endless digging. Up to 302. Nothing here. Coin. So I want... What do I want? So I should be redrawing aggressively, I think, at this point in the game. At least for the last few rooms. What do I want? I want a... I should write a list of what I want. So I do want the other black prints. Does this count as black? It does. Okay. So the other black rooms are the throne room. Oh, I can't get the tomb, so I'm not going to try to get. I'm not going to try to get all the black rooms. I mean, I guess I would. There's not even really a point in the throne room today. What do I actually want? I want the pump room, and I want anything that sets me up for tomorrow. I think that's about all. And I guess as many fireplace rooms as I can. So, yeah, let's go south, which I think is this way, yes. I suppose Rotunda is good here. Kind of... sort of tempted to just get the corridor, but no, I'll take the Rotunda. And... right. Let's rotate twice so we can draft in both other directions. And let's go south first. Perfect time for a hallway. Do I have any other hallways? No. So I'd like more. I would like to get all the hallways out if I can. And this will be west. Yeah, I don't need a chapel today. I don't want any of these. Am I okay with losing half my step? Oh, the furnace. I didn't check whether that was sheltered. Oh, it is. Otherwise it would be, everything would be flaming. Okay, so when I used the shield on Lost and Found, it didn't actually use the shield. It used my shelter instead. I double-checked footage to see if furnace said sheltered, but I think it did. Otherwise this would be all kind of... I'd have all the fire animation here. Not fire, you know, the heat shimmer. Okay, well, what I want here is hallway anyway. So I will grab that. And there is something for me, probably here, yep. And then probably redraw a few times to get something interesting. What do I want? Pump room would be fine. Oh, I can only do this 8 times, I forgot about that. Clock tower would be good. Start tomorrow with keys. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And I can ponder this a little bit. I have to wonder if some of these cryptic things that I can't figure out yet, if they might be things I need to put together to access those ruins. I don't know. So I'll have to run just dead straight on the way out to start drafting these, and I can go via the Rotunda as well. I'm not hurrying. Like, it's not like I'm short on, it's not like I'm short on resources. So, the throne room is fun, and it attaches things in a pleasant way. So I'm going to take it. And then from there on, I think I don't mind about getting... I don't need to pull that. I don't mind about getting dead ends from here. So, I don't care about steps right now. So let's redraw. Quest bedroom gets me some allowance. I'll take it. Anything else? A gem. Right, so really, I'm looking for freezer, I'm looking for pump room. So I'm definitely going to try and prioritize those now. Rotunda back to its original configuration. Okay, so I have ways to draft all three of these spots. So here we're going east. Do I want the trophy room? A bit? No, the trophy that I'm looking for is not going to be there. So let's redraw until we find the pump room, or, well, I guess any tomorrow room or fireplace room would be fine as well. I'm not going to take that library, it's facing the wrong way. I wonder if the boiler room counts as a fireplace. I'm going to take it just to find out. No. Okay. Fireplaces. No fireplace in boiler room. That's fine. Okay, we are redrawing until we get something that we want. Don't want that. Ah, I should have left a space for the mail room because that's really nice to have too. So I should really prioritize freezer. And pump room. Yeah. I'm getting a pump room and I'm getting a freezer. If I can. There's the pump room. And we are... Unfortunately, that just cut me off from the aquarium. I'll have to walk around, that's okay. So I want to empty the aquarium, and I want to pick up whatever this thing is pointing me to. It's going to be super subtle, isn't it? No, cold. Warmer. Cold. Cold. Warmer. Ah. Okay, aquarium is the third one. Alright, we're going to have to put water somewhere else. So fountain gets everything. We're not going to touch the reservoir because it's annoying to get it to 1. Or I'm just stupid, I don't know. So that's exactly the level that it was shaded. So with it there, I actually want to go have a look at it. So anyway, aquarium is number 3. So we send that here. And then we're going to send it to the fountain. Here. Because that gives me room in this one to put the rest of the aquarium water. And then we're going to empty the rest of the 5's worth of the fountain. Or however many. Why isn't that going? Because I didn't select fountain. Is it 4 or is it 5 that fit? I guess it's 4. And I believe that was the right level. I want to be sure. So I'm actually going to put this back in the aquarium temporarily. And then push this fountain water to this tank, just so I can verify it was the right level. Yes, it was the right level. Okay, so we'll put that back again. It's annoying that you have to wait for it to finish. Now I'll watch this just to be completely sure. So yes, that is indeed that level. And then Aquarium, I want to put back in this tank. And that is where I want to be for now. So I want to draft here, and I want to get specifically the freezer. Wait a second, I'm not allowed the freezer today because I had it yesterday. You can't have it 2 days in a row. How many mechanical rooms do I have? This would be 1, pump room 2, boiler room 3. 2 workshops, 4, 5. Yeah, I don't have the... Let's see, I don't have the utility closet. And I guess a couple of others, I don't remember what. It doesn't matter. Anyway, since I can't have the freezer, I may as well just spend everything and see if anything is going to look interesting at all. So none of those are interesting right now. Archives might have been interesting. You know, just in case I missed something with that key. Yeah, let's take it. It doesn't hurt me anymore because I'm not doing any more drafting. Right, and it gives me a bit of a shortcut through as well. So, yeah, one thing that I wanted to do actually in the archives was look at this and compare it with the note that I had the other day. It was in the root cellar. Yeah, this search continues one. So, let's step through the book. Right, it's this cutting, isn't it? Search continues. Author and illustrator whose fanciful stories. Name Marion Marigold was last seen by Friday, getting into a carriage after a late. So yeah, it's just a clip of this. And so it said, handwritten in Mary's writing, no sign has been found yet. With sign underlined in blue. And so let's read this again. Just wondering if there's anything to find in that. Okay, so Mary Matthew Jones, the author and illustrator whose fanciful stories are written under the pen name Marion Marigold, was last seen by a close friend around 3:45 p.m. Friday, getting into a carriage after a late luncheon date at the 100 Bells Tea Room in Trinsdale. Mrs. Jones never arrived home, and the carriage driver cannot be located. Family and local authorities are very concerned, but have not deemed the case foul play. It's an out-of-character incident at this point, and we are seeking information. I sort of expected to find some of those words. No sign has been found. It doesn't, right? It doesn't have the phrase no sign has been found. So what's she doing writing that? Because it almost looks like it's like a correction or pointing me to the word sign. I mean, it's certainly pointing me to the word sign. It's underlined. Maybe it is simply confirming to me that she did not die at this point, that she's not dead, because she has seen the article and she has commented on it. Maybe that's all there is to it. I don't know. We can also look for other places where it might say no sign has been found yet. And that could appear in the stuff about the crown. I sort of was expected to find another part of this. Priceless jewel stolen. Okay, thieves in the royal capital of Fen Ares have broken into one of the crown's fabled closed exhibits. These lavish rooms have historically been reserved exclusively for the use of the aristocracy and high peerage, and access has never been granted to those outside noble circles, at least not until today, as local police and forensic experts have been spotted in virtually every corner of the museum grounds dredging for clues. The museum authorities said that they were alerted in the middle of the night by reports of several masked intruders seen breaching the south wall and brandishing firearms. The intruders broke into the museum, subdued the royal guard, and disabled the security system. By the time the militia arrived on the scene, the burglars had simply vanished. Although an official registry of the lost jewels has not been publicly announced, among the treasured artifacts rumored to be stolen is the renowned ruby crown of Veranda Ares, a priceless crown jewel whose natural material worth, it doesn't say natural at all, I don't know why I'm saying that, the priceless crown jewel whose material worth pales in comparison to the historic value. If these rumors are true, the evidence may suggest that the theft was politically motivated. Right, so nowhere here did it say that no sign has been found either. So that phrase does not appear here. Let's remind ourselves of exactly what was in this drawer. Right, it's just that. Okay, we are going north to the antechamber. We are not going north this way. I'd forgot that I hadn't opened that door. Damn it. So we go via the passageway. It doesn't make any difference, does it? We go here. We go here. We grab our allowance. Forgotten about the quest bedroom. So we're up to 107. Right, here. Look for more clues. So I have dug here. This is done. This is a hall, I believe, a hallway. And I don't see any clues. This could also be the entrance hall, I suppose. I'm not sure. And yeah, I don't see any clues here. Like there's nothing like that X there. Are all of the other clues kind of in... Oh! It's gone. Okay. That sort of tidies up that mystery for me a little bit. So maybe... oh, this one counted as sheltered. Did I know that? I've still got the shield. So, sheltered, sheltered. No, sheltered, shielded. Oh, sheltered was... What? I am quite curious now about what happened. I'm counting as... I'm going to have to walk through all of these rooms to figure it out. Anyway, what was I saying? Yes, there used to be an X here, and I was confused because it wouldn't let me dig in the laundry. And it could be that what they expect is for players to notice one of them, go and dig, and then that's that. Maybe they don't expect players to notice both at the same time. Or maybe they expect people to leave this empty, and then they can come back and say, hey, what's going on? And then the other X is missing after that. So it's saying go to this drawer. I already know to go to that drawer. I wonder if that X disappeared after I dug here, or if it disappeared when I got to the stone platform thing, the altar or the tomb or whatever in the tunnel? I wonder. Well, whichever way it is, there's no X there anymore, and so I can stop worrying about trying to dig in the laundry room. So that's good. That's something. 3 dice, my goodness. All right. So I see nothing for me here. Well, I mean, there's the arrow, but I already know about that. And I see no clues in the bedroom. All right. So I think I am done with the pump room. I'll put it back how it was. There are 2 ways to get there, and it's the same number of steps, so I'll just go this way. I need to return to the coat check. I need to, well, there's various things I still need to do. Okay, so Aquarium, I want to reverse now. And this one I'm going to want to change, but I'm not allowed at this moment. This is probably the most painless pump room session that I've had. And that's that. Oh! Damn it. I was going to go look at the fountain when it's exactly that level to see what's going on. I do want to do that, so sorry. We're going back again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, this is going to be annoying. Oh no, there's 4 more. Okay, never mind. No, this is going to be fine. Gotta make sure. And it should stop. Okay, good. Right, what is my quickest way to the south? It is to go... I can't be bothered with the Rotunda. Can I? Oh, boiler. Okay, yeah, this way. And then here? Yes. Really? What did I miss? Ah, spread. I still cannot figure out that drawing room. Can I be bothered to dig? I don't think there's any point. I suppose I might get an item. I might dig up a parlor wind-up key, I guess, and then I could redeem myself. I don't know if that counts as redeeming myself. Wind-up key? No. Wind-up key? Oh, I missed this chest. Or maybe I didn't have smashing powers yet. Is that everything? Yeah. Didn't dig up these either. I think I see money to my left. Oh, an apple. Oh, of course, I got the secret garden. So I got a bunch of new stars today and didn't really spend any. In fact, I don't think I spent any. Yeah, foundation where we can also dig. Did I make throne room commonplace or is it standard? I think it's standard. Maybe you want to check. Actually, I can do that quicker by clicking on the throne room here. Standard, right. Oh, and I have an axe. I need to remember to use that. It's on my list, so I won't forget. Okay, where am I going? I am going south of Foyer. I am going outside. We are checking on the fountain, and I think it's going to be just at the right level so that I can access all of the coins. In fact, it should be kind of right after this. Right after this? Oh, actually not quite. It's like a little bit lower. But anyway, yeah, it's enough to access all coins and to be sure that you can access all coins. See, there's none here. So I think that's exactly what that level is trying to show us. Right, I don't think I have any use to going over there. I did want to go... Yes, I wanted to grab the key, so let's do that while we're here. Let's see it waste a step here where it shouldn't really. So 51. Oh. Oh, yeah, there we go. I thought it wasn't going to this time. Right, I want to clear more crates. That is my... I think that and the treasure trove are my main current missions that I actually have, you know, an idea of what to do on. Yeah, the two safes that I haven't been able to open, I got nothing. Right, back in we go. And the Blackbridge. Oh, yeah, I should try that while I'm out here. I think I've already tried over at Sinclair. But we'll go try it anyway. Herbert Sinclair. Admin not found, yeah. Oh. It's 4 letters. Yeah, I wonder if I have notes elsewhere. No. Yeah, 3 additional delisted admin keys. I do not know. Right, back out we go. 3 delisted admin keys. 3 of them. I have 3 words. I have cloak. I thought it was going to be. I have castle. We'll try it with the capital C. Nope, misspelled. And we have court. And we'll try something silly like CCC or with capitals. Okay. Okay. Court, castle, cloak. While I'm here, I'm going to go have a look at the orchard. Because it's still suspicious to me. And you know, I'm gonna look in the gem cavern while I'm here as well. And I'm gonna look in the tent. I'm gonna look everywhere. Right, you're just talking about mine carts that can be moved. Yeah, 2 other ways into the site from that side. Oh. I didn't for a moment expect that I could do that, given that there's been various other tunnels where I've gone with the jackhammer to see if I could do anything, and I couldn't. Each time you're successful, the chance of a mine cave-in will increase. Be forewarned, a collapse of any scale will permanently close this site and with it the daily gems it provides. 95, I'm okay with those odds. Does this... Oh. So this is just to get one-off gems. So you could come here at the beginning of the day, assuming that you've got the jackhammer, and get yourself a few gems just to I don't know, that doesn't really seem worth doing. I thought that that was gonna, I would then have, you know, more gems, like 3 gems to start the next day or something like that. It appears not. I'm gonna do it one more time. In fact, I'm gonna do it over here. Yeah, now it says 63, so it did give me a gem. But this is still saying an extra 2. So yeah, alright, so I'm gonna write that down. Gemstone cavern. So with the jackhammer, I can do extra mining, but the cavern stability drops a percentage point. I'm not sure if it'll collapse. Extra mining for an extra gem each time. Oops, each time. There we go. I'm not sure if it will collapse at 0 or at some random point based on that stability rating. So it might be doing, you know, a equivalent of a dice roll, a 93% chance success dice roll when I jackhammer, and then a 92% next time and 91% next time. I have find it twice to figure out what it does. Gemstone cavern description still says it gives me 2 at the start of the day. So I think that it is only good for instant one-off gems. That is a interesting new discovery, but I don't think I'll be making much use of that. We'll see, I suppose. Okay, let's have a quick look at the tent. So there's nothing new there. And over here, I wonder why they cut down this tree. And I think there is more to this than meets the eye. I mean, I already know about this, of course. The reason I think there's more is because of this. Like a power hammer is not going to do anything for me here, is it? Because, I mean, it would just get me through the wall to nowhere. I can already see the other side. So, yeah, I don't know. There's something going on. Why would that be there? That's not a mistake. That's not just something that a designer has accidentally put there. That's there on purpose. Is there something suspicious about Randolph? I mean, Robert? Maybe. Alright. I have no further thoughts here just yet. I should have picked up a mail room. I really should have. I had a few chances. Because there are those potentially 4 more letters waiting for me. I really should have had a look. Wow, this one's I was kind of done like an hour ago, and now I'm yeah, anyway. So I need to refill the aquarium just for pretty. And by aquarium I mean fountain. I need to end in the break room. I need to look in the archives to see if that key is going to do anything for me. I want to revisit every red room. I'm going to revisit every red room. Is it this way? Yes. I guess that's... I guess there was money. Oh, there it is. So this one is sheltered. And I did not manage to get another key. Tiny key. Oh, axe. I need to do axe. I lost... Oh no, it's shielded. Okay, this one is shielded. Investor needed. Okay, so we've got sheltered funeral parlor, shielded lost and found. Huh, on the scale. That's neat. Why not? Oh, I could find out if I can use it again. Okay, so there's no other red rooms around here. I don't have any reason. I didn't get a showroom. I should have tried harder to get a showroom. I'm gonna end up in the break room. I'll come here later. I have the key. Key. Right? Yeah, I've got the key. Okay. That is one of the things I wanted to try. Just bring the key to him. Yeah, let's go get that up. Delicious. I don't think I've got any particular reason. Well, I can just go this way, that's fine. 62. I need to go back to the pool. And north. It's not offering me the watering can. So you cannot use it again in the same room. I'm not sure if I knew that. Watering can, but it cannot be used in the same room it's already been used in. Used again in room that's already been used in. Alright, East Wing Hall, drawing room. I wish I had ideas. Tried everything I can think of. I have a feeling that I'm overthinking it. If we count small gates. But then I need... Is it March? Because he's kind of marching. January, February, March, Jan, Feb, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Okay, what if it is March? Or, I mean, March is in spring as well, and they're kind of hopping, jumping, springing. September, so I'm going to try 9 and 3. Let's bring up my notes on drawing room safe. So 19 small gates. And there are various other possible numbers. So let's double check that number one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get out of the way. 6, 7. No, no, no. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So we're trying March, because, like, marching, 19. And we're trying September, because September. No. We're also going to try 13, so we're going to try 3, 13, because that's what I get if I count triples as singles. And we're going to try 9, 13 for the same reason. Nope. We're going to try little boy only, and that's 5 according to my notes. 3, 5. Or 9, 5. Nope. Small steps plus little boy is 24. So we're going to try 03, 24. And we're going to try 09, 24. No good. And there are 41 of all sizes total. So we're going to try 03, 41. And we're going to try 09, 41. No. Alright. Too bad. Still stuck. Okay. Conservatory, Starfish, Aquarium. So I want to get myself to the pump room. I want to get myself to the archives. I want to get myself to the coat check. Oh, what was that offering? Watering can, maybe? Yeah. Huh. So many watering can. I don't think there's anything for me in there unless it spreads some money. Running shoes are really very good. Where am I? I'm trying to get to the coat check. Check item. Jackhammer. It's been checked. Okay. Archives. To have another look with this filing cabinet key. What if I close you? Can I unlock you again? I cannot. I'm going to try all of the others. I'm not going to try the basement again. I think I checked them quite thoroughly. Or am I? Oh, man. If I had lost the filing cabinet key, would I have had to dig it up again? If I had lost the filing cabinet key, would I have not been able to dig it up again, and I would have had to try the other spot, like in this case the laundry? Then if I dropped it again, would I then have had to get it from that altar? Maybe that's why I can pick it up, but I've used it, so why is it still giving it to me? I've unlocked the door and it's stayed unlocked. Then again, the basement key is the same, right? The basement key, it keeps giving me the basement key even though I've used it. Alright, I think that I am done with the file cabinet key. I think I'm done with it. Okay, from here, where am I going? I need to turn around and go to the pump room and empty the fountain. So I want that access point. Oh, and then I'll just have to flip this, and that's done. And then everything is as I want it, so I'm done with the pump room. Possibly forever. Okay, time to look at my end of day checklist. End of day checklist you can look to. So use the axe, yes, good idea. Let's use the axe. What do I want to axe the cost of? I suppose let's go from the beginning. Entrance hall? No. Spare bedroom? No. Rotunda? Maybe? Roommate? No. Gallery? No. So what actually costs anything? So far the only options are Rotunda and walk-in closet. Walk-in closet's not worth axing. Attic. Attic maybe. Yes, I like attic more than Rotunda. Let's see what else we can get. Garage. I don't think I'm ever going to be allowed the rumpus room again. Vaults? Nah, not really. Office? Maybe. Wouldn't be bad to get rid of the cost from something like the security, which I get quite often. Right, I wasn't allowed that today. Aquarium, maybe. It's actually kind of neat to get rid of it from classroom. But that would have been neat when I was doing that more often. Master bedroom costs 2, but I think that's fine. Because I only want master bedroom late in the day anyway. It's better the more rooms you have. I guess something like Passageway would be pretty nice to get rid of it from. The green rooms, I don't really want to bother since this exists. And I've made that commonplace, I think, yeah. I should look through and make sure there's nothing that I want to reset the rarity of. Showroom, maybe? But if I want the showroom, then I'm likely rich anyway. Red rooms. I don't think any of these cost anything. Additions. None of these are expensive other than the casino, and that's not that much anyway. I wonder if axing it from this would actually axe it from all classrooms, like the schoolhouse ones too, or just this one. I don't know. Found floor plans. Treasure trove, nah. Throne room, I already axed. Tunnel doesn't have one. Conservatory, it's only one. Lost and found, no. And then outer rooms, they don't cost anything. So, it's attic. It's definitely attic. Axed. Good. And yeah, I want to look through quickly to see if there's anything that I want to reset the rarity of. I should be allowed, given that I have the conservatory. Wait. Why is it not allowed? Do I have to be in the conservatory? I might have to be in the conservatory, so I'll go over there now. Nope, can't go that way. So yes, okay, so you have to be in there to do it. Spare bedroom rare, no, I'm fine with that. Rotunda standard, Rotunda's awesome. Gallery, roommate, bedroom closet, rare, no, that can stay rare. Attic can stay commonplace. Storeroom can stay rare. Oh yeah, I forgot that I haven't seen that in a while. Nook, garage, music room, locker room, ballroom. Yeah, I can stay. Trophy room. Yeah, I guess I don't start every day with like 50 gems. Pantry rare. Yeah, yeah, fine with that. Standard. Vault, commonplace. Do I want it to be rare? I would prefer it to be maybe standard or unusual now, but rare seems too rare. Rare seems too rare, so no, I'm not going to reset that one just now. Commonplace, no. Unusual, no. 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 I would probably make it standard if I could. Heck no. No. I'd quite like to change that one. No. Okay, bedrooms. Boudoir. No, the dice are really useful. I'm tempted. But it's so rare to show up anyway, just because of the requirement for drafting location and direction. Bunk room. I'm going to say yes. I just don't find it very useful. I do think that's good to have. And that. Nope. 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 Green rooms, that's good. Maybe. No, it's lots of gems. It's lots of gems. Shops. Nope. Showroom I would like to turn up if I can. I'd like to make the armory more common than standard. Heck no. 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 I would like that to be standard or something, I suppose. Actually, do you know what? What are the two doors for this? Oh, it's the greenhouse, isn't it? No, I think it's still useful to have. Okay, gymnasium, no. Last few, not long to go. No, I like the clock tower. I'd turn that down if I can. Haven't had much use out of it. No. And last few. Now, Mechanarium. It's a west lever, which you can otherwise only get from the secret garden. So I think standard's correct. I'll leave that standard. Treasure trove commonplace, that's good. Throne room standard, I'd like to make that commonplace. Conservatory, I'd like to turn that up as well. Nope, that can stay. Alright, so that's that for those rarities. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my to-do list. End of day checklist. Here we go. So use axe, done. Upgrade discs, don't have any. Treasure map, done. Code check, done. Chess puzzle, don't want to. Quest bedroom, done. Spend money, nothing to spend. Or rather, nothing to spend it on. Craft things, no point. Trade things, can't. Creates progress, I did look, although there was nothing. Blessing, no. Ideas at safes, I tried. Staff announcements, I checked. There's no freezer. End in break room. Alright, that's it. Let's head to the break room and stop. Where's the break room? There. Oh, I wish I could figure this out. Okay. Pool, or rather veranda, pool. Oh, I forgot I could jump off of that. I think it's this way, not this way. Foyer. Den. Wait, am I going the right way? Yes. There is no point. On a complete whim, I'm going to make the power hammer. I'm going to take it to the orchard. I think I have enough steps to get there and back. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do. Out we go. I didn't have much hope, and sure enough, it's not allowing me to smash anything here. And this will allow me to smash this. Do I still have the magnifying glass in the metal? I should have made the burning glass as well, just in case you could burn this for some reason. No, I think that is that. Okay, to the break room. And we stop. So I need to remember for next time that I've left the boat in the south. I think all the elevators reset, but the boat does not. Alright, taking a break. Oh, is this couch new? I think it might be. And we call it a day. Archaeological Castle of Tomorrow. 45 rooms. 10th rank, 158 steps, 21 items. So yeah, today... What happened today? No new rooms. I think there's only one new room to find. I visited the break room for the first time. That was fun. I thought about some lore. Yeah, I changed some rarities. I don't think there was much new today. Let's see. I fought around with the pump room, didn't I? Yes, I looked again at the clues that the aquarium give you, and I see that one of them has been erased. And I tried the key, the filing cabinet key one more time in the archives, to no avail. And I think I've determined that I am done with that key. I also learned that using the shield on a red room while you have shelter doesn't lose you one of your shelter charges. That's fine. Actually, I didn't go back to the furnace to check that, but yeah, it wasn't giving me the heat shimmer effect, so I'm almost certain that that's correct. I don't think I learned a great deal else. I don't know, I could refer to my notes for what else I might have found out today. Anyway, I think that's it, so thanks, and bye-bye for now. I learned a bunch more than I remembered, so it's mainly mechanical stuff about the game. The watering can after refilling it, cannot be reused in the same room you already used it in, which I would have guessed, but it's nice to know for certain. The shield, if I have the shelter and the shelter would protect me and I use the shield, it doesn't take one away from what the shelter would have given. I still end up using, I can still end up using the shield plus all 3 shelter charges. That's fine. So good to know there's a bit of safety there. I learned completely accidentally that you can mine at the cavern. That was a complete surprise. I don't know if I'll end up using that, but we'll see. I learned more about what counts as a fireplace and what doesn't, namely the furnace is, the boiler room is not. I learned that you cannot go around the back of the foundation to bring the elevator back up from the basement, which I'd wondered about a few times but hadn't confirmed till today. And then in terms of progress, I found that circuit diagram in Lost and Found, which is rather intriguing. It's another kind of spiral thing. There's been a few spirals. I made a little bit of progress in the treasure trove, namely just got the next riddle and learned that one thing was true or was false or whatever, I don't remember. I investigated a little bit the bit of lore that's in the root cellar, the note from Mary, by looking in the archives and comparing that. It was fruitless, but still, it's something. And I axed the cost of the attic. So there was more done in that game than I realized while telling the little summary there.